All right, friends, here we are. Today's been a little bit crazy because we have to go to the city to celebrate some achievements with friends of ours. And so there was this energy that was different, right? Instead of waking up to a country morning of peace and calm, it was right back to our city life, which was hustle, bustle, go, go, manage the minutes. So that was an interesting shift that happened this morning. The other thing that's a little harder to talk about is that when I was in the shower, the last little bit of glue on my surgical incision was peeling off, and I thought, oh, it's safe to take this off now. It's been long enough that this isn't needed. The skin's not going to tear open if this stitching's gone. And as I pulled that off to reveal a little bit of the scar, it hit me how real it was that I had been through this. And I'm really good at getting tough. I'm really good at compartmentalizing things and prioritizing when to focus on different things. And it reminded me that sometimes we can be so tough that we don't acknowledge what has happened. And I saw this week in coaching leaders who have carried their teams through the pandemic, who were extraordinary in carrying that vision, keeping hope and motivation alive, and then the return to work, right? And they just kept going, and they didn't push pause even for a moment to say, wow, you've been through a lot. And so this is kind of that moment to push pause. Interestingly, my Peloton rides this morning were all like insane, aggressive, harder, better, faster, stronger. And some of us can get really tuned into that. I'm one of those people. I dial it up. I love that. I have to remind myself of one of my own commitment statements and how I live, and that's know when to be fierce with yourself and when to be gentle. And so I invite you to think about that in your own life. How do you choose to be fierce and gentle, and to also not hit the car in front of you? This is probably not a good idea. We're kind of transitioning out of the country and into a more suburban area before we hit downtown Denver. And so I won't be looking at you right now because we're not on a country road where you could do that. Shift happens. It's everywhere. Shift is literally everywhere. So anyhow, to get us back on track, when to be fierce, when to be gentle, and to just acknowledge, take pause today, take pause in this moment. Gigi, can you show everyone this beautiful mountain range? Find something beautiful to look at, immerse yourself in nature, spend some time with yourself, acknowledging what you've been through, and giving yourself some self-love, self-compassion. No criticism here. No, I wish I had used the COVID as the opportunity to do blank and that time passed. Honey, that time's gone. It was now 3 years ago. Let it go. Thank you, Queen Elsa, for those words. So we're going to let that go and instead embrace a shift from that self-criticism, that fierceness, that I'm not enough, I'll work harder, better, faster, stronger. Shift from that to a place of self-love, to a place of self-care, to a place of self-compassion. And where does that start for those of us who aren't very good at that? It starts by seeing it in others. So go out today and look for the good in every single person you encounter. Look for the beauty in the world around us and make that shift happen for yourself today so that you can acknowledge some of the things